Hello children, welcome back to computer class. In last class we were done with the third chapter. Now today we are going to start chapter 4, that is text and images in HTML. In today's class we will be covering some of the subtopics of this chapter and the remaining topics we will cover in next class. Fine. Topics to be covered in today's class is some basic introduction about this chapter. Then we will study the very important tag, that is font tag. Okay. Then we will study about creating list. Okay, how to create unordered list, ordered list. Okay, how to create the list in the web page. That all we will see. Fine. So let us start one by one. Now we have studied some basic tags in the last chapter about the table. Okay. Now today we will study about how to change the font of the text that we use in the web page. Okay. We can do that using the font tag. We can increase, we can decrease, we can change the color of the text. Okay. We can change the type of the font from Times New Roman or italic, that we can do. Okay. Now also we will learn how to create different types of list and insert an image in HTML document. Fine. Now the first tag that we are going to study is font tag. Okay. The font tag in HTML is used to specify the size, color and font of the text it encloses. Okay, we can increase the size, we can decrease the size, we can change the color, we can change the font type using the font tag. Okay, similarly, in Word, maybe you have come across, in Word, you will know that we can change the font of the text. We can increase or decrease according to our requirements. Similarly, in HTML also, we can increase the font of the text, we can decrease the font of the text, we can add the colors to the text. Okay. Now this is the container element. Container element as in the it contains the on tag and off tag. Okay, it contains the opening tag and also it has the closing tag. Fine. Now some basic attributes of font tag we are going to study. First is size. Okay, size is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on. You can mention according to your requirements inside the font tag. Okay, example, you can see it on the screen that font size is equal to 6. That was the opening tag. Then you have to write the text and then you have to close the font tag. Okay, this attribute is used to set the relative size of the text. Then next is color. Color values, you can put color name. Okay, this attribute is used to change the color of the text. You just have to mention the color name. Color is equal to so on that name. For example, color is equal to green inside the font tag. You have to mention this attribute and your text will appear in that color. Okay. Now next is face. Now face, this attribute is used to set the name of the font for the text. Means you can change the style of the font. Okay, according to your requirements. Fine. Now for example, you want to set the font face is equal to Times New Roman. You have to mention face is equal to Times New Roman inside the font tag and then you have to write the text and then you have to close the font tag. Fine, these are the attributes, these are the 3 attributes of the font tag. Now first we will see how to use the font tag in HTML. Fine. Now first you will write, first you have to open the notepad. After opening the notepad, first you have to write the HTML tag and then inside it, first you have to mention the title. I am giving it as HTML document. Then inside body tag, the title you will mention under head. HTML code, I have said as earlier that it is written in two parts. Fine. First part is head and second part is body. Now inside body tag, you have to mention the font tag. Okay. Now see, inside body tag, how you will mention the font. Font space size is equal to 6. Okay, size is equal to 6. Give the greater than sign. Then you have to mention the text. Suppose text I am mentioning it as India. Okay, close it by giving a backslash in front of font. Fine. Now just save this code on desktop or wherever you want. Save this code on desktop. I am saving it as phi.html. It is compulsory to save this document with the extension of HTML. .html you have to mention, compulsory, and then save it on in desktop. I have saved. Okay, minimize. See here, phi.html document is there on desktop. Right click on that. After right clicking, click on open with. You can, after clicking on open with, select any browser. I am selecting it as Google Chrome. Now you will see that after using the font tag, what will happen to the document. Okay, you can see that the size has been increased. India has been increased. Okay, the text was India and the size has been, it has changed the size as 4. Okay, save it. After saving it, refresh this HTML document and you can see that size has been reduced. Fine. So in this way you can use the font tag to change the size of the text. Fine. Now let us see how to add the color to the font tag. The size we have mentioned. Color let us mention as red. Okay. Size let us change it to 8. Save it. After saving it, refresh this HTML document and you can see that the color of the text has changed to red and the font size was 8. So according to that, our text size has been increased. Okay, fine. In this way you can use the font tag to change the size of the text, to add the color to the text. Okay. Now the next part in this chapter is creating list. Now we can include several type of list elements within the body tag of the HTML document. So these elements may be nested, may be listed, which means one set of elements may be embedded with another set of elements. Okay, certain list inside the web page, how to create it. Okay, there are certain tags for creating the list inside the HTML document. First is list item tag. This tag is used to define each item of the list. Okay, this tag is an empty tag as it needs only an on tag but not off tag. Okay, on tag as in you need not close it. Okay, by adding the backslash, you just have to add the on tag. Okay, once we define the items using the li tag or list item tag, the list by default will appear as in the bulleted form in the web browser. Fine, we are going to see practically each of these three. Now the unordered list. Ordering is not needed in case of some items. Right? Unordered list, the list items are defined using UL tag. Okay, unordered list. There is no need to specify the order in certain type of lists, that time we can use the unordered list. Okay, now next is ordered list. Ordered list, as in we sometimes we need to specify the order of the list. We have to mention a specific order inside the web page. Okay, first it should come the something else, then something else. That's why we will use the ordered list. Okay, it defines a list of items that needs an order. Fine. OL tag is ordered list, UL tag is unordered list, and list item tag is LI tag. Okay. To see how to use the LI tag inside the HTML document. Fine. So this is the basic HTML code that I have written. Fine. Title I have mentioned as list inside the head tag. Okay. Then after the head tag, body tag, we have to use inside the body tag. Now we are going to use the LI tag. LI tag is list item tag. This item or this tag is used to define each item of the list. Okay. Now this tag, LI tag, is consists of only on tag. Okay, it does not consist of off tag. Okay, we need not close it. Only it contains the on tag. It needs only the on tag. Fine. So LI, suppose I am mentioning it as India. Okay, next list, I suppose I am mentioning it as USA. Then next I am mentioning it as Nepal. Fine. So after writing the content of the list using the LI tag, as I have said, LI tag consists of only on tag. It does not consist of off tag. Fine. So after writing this list, after using the LI tag inside the HTML code, you have to save this document. Go to file and click on save as. Then wherever you want to save, you can save it. I am saving it on desktop. Fine. I am saving it by name file and .html. As you know, you have to use every time. Okay, .html extension you have to put. Then click on save option. After saving it, so here is our document, that is file.html. Right click on it. As I have said that I have saved the document on desktop. Fine. Right click on it, click on open with, and select any of the browser. Okay, I am selecting it as Google Chrome. Fine. And you can see here the list have been mentioned. Okay, using LI tag, that is India, USA and Nepal. Like that you can use the LI tag to mention the list inside the web page. Fine. Now we are going to see the unordered list. Okay, the UL tag. Now sometimes ordering is not important in the HTML document, so that time we will use the unordered list. Okay, and unordered list is mentioned as UL tag. Okay, unordered list is mentioned in UL tag. Fine. Now we use unordered list for those items on which we do not need the ordering. Okay, we can mention it in any order. Fine. Now suppose this tag contains UL tag contains on tag and off tag. Okay, like LI tag do not contain off tag. Okay, but here on UL tag you have to use on tag and off tag. Okay, so after mentioning the list, you have to mention the list using LI tag, and that list you have to mention inside the UL tag. Overall, that list you have to mention in UL tag. Okay, fine. Okay, now this list is used. This list is mentioned in bulleted list. Okay, An unordered list is also termed as bulleted list. Now, what is bulleted list? You will come to know after we load this document using Google Chrome. Fine. The one circle appears before the before the contents of the list, that is known as the bulleted list. Okay. Now, save it. Okay, save it. I'm doing the changes inside the same document. Fine. Now the list you have to mention inside the UL tag for the unordered list. Okay, and each name of each content of that list you have to mention using LI tag. Okay, and overall whole list you have to mention inside the UL tag. Okay, you have to mention inside the UL tag. Now save it. After saving it, go to Google Chrome. Now go to Google Chrome. No, don't go to Google Chrome. Go to that document, right click on it, click on open with. Okay, our document is saved on desktop. Fine. Right click on it, go then choose the browser. I am choosing it as Google Chrome. Fine. And now here you can see that our list has changed to bulleted list. Okay, fine. Our list has changed to bulleted list. Bulleted list as in a circle is appeared before the content of the list. Okay, this is known as the unordered list. Now we are going to see the last type of list, that is ordered list. Okay, now sometimes in the web page ordering is very important. Okay, there should be a specific order. For that purpose we can use the ordered list. Fine. It is all similar to the UL tag, that is unordered list, all similar. Okay, and the contents of the list you have to mention using the LI tag only, but instead of UL tag you have to use OL tag, that is ordered list. Okay, to use to mention the order of the list you have to use the OL tag. Okay, and the whole content of the list you have to mention using LI tag. Okay, and overall all the contents of the list you have to mention inside the OL tag. Okay, same thing which we have done with the unordered list. Fine. Go to file and then save it. Okay, I'm doing the changes in the same document, so it is very important to save it again and again. Save it. After saving it, go to desktop or wherever you have saved your file, then right click on it. After right clicking, choose the browser, that is Google Chrome. Fine. Now here you can see that order has been mentioned. Okay, order as in 1, 2, 3, like that order has been mentioned. So ordering is sometimes very important inside the web page. So for that purpose you can use the ordered list. Okay. So here we are done with the today's class. Okay, some part of this chapter is remaining, that we will see in the next class. I have attached one worksheet with this video. You have to solve that worksheet and send it on my email within one day. Thank you so much.